once, you guys get whole, get back to rolling? How good was it to see that basically come to fruition the way you guys played tonight?
It felt great. There's a lot of space, a lot of opportunity on the floor, and, trying to continue to play the right way and make the right play. Teams overhelp. We get off it, and, we create open looks.
Another thing, just to follow that up, and with you obviously having the assist to go with the points tonight, just maybe going through that stretch you went through without them, and then now being able to, okay, the floor is freer, and I can find guys as well as score.
Yeah. I was trying to tell y'all that during the stretch. Like, I watched a lot of basketball, and, I try to pride myself on making the right plays and reading the defense and try to see what the defense is giving up. And, when you have a super talented team with a lot of options, we get clean looks every time. And, there's spots of the game where, I can facilitate, and then, that opens up more opportunities to score.
The last thing I had was Nurkic set some huge screens for you, particularly on Reeves. How big is it to have a guy that can get out that far to make those kind of screens for you?
Yeah, it's super important. I think one of his best games of the season this year. Man, we've been rallying behind him. They tried to switch 1 through 5 for a segment, and, he punished a smaller defender every time down, as well as making plays and setting the screens that you were talking about.
You guys have built some leads up, but tonight you really sustained it and built on it. What did you feel like coming out of that fourth quarter? You guys were able to do well to keep that lead.
We're defending at a high level. The Lakers are a really good team over there, trying to slow them down in transition, trying to, take away their paint points with LeBron and AD. And, once we get stops, just try to get out in transition and create easy looks for people.
You guys have talked about Brad's athleticism, but did you see that chase down block on LeBron coming?
I didn't see it. Coach showed it after the game too. But those are the type of plays that can make or break a game if it's closer, and those are plays that are super important, and it usually leads to a score on the other end. So, that was a hell of a play by Brad.
Book, better than anyone with last year and the point differential and how important that can be. Did that come to mind for you guys in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, it did. I don't know what the standings look like. I know they're undefeated in pool play, but I think we're both 2-1 now. So I'll look into it, see what we got going.
We know the low minute counts here for a blowout on the first night of a back-to-back, but there's something there mentally, right, in getting that reprieve too?
Yeah. Any rest that we can get, and, we pride ourselves on being a deep team. So hopefully more games to come like this where, we can keep KD off the court for 38 minutes or keep Brad off the court for that long too. It's a long season, so whenever you can get out and get an early lead, it's important.
Book, just wanted to follow up on Brad. You talked about his leadership. I think last week, it's been kind of a rocky time here in Phoenix, just dealing with injuries and coming back. Can you just talk about his leadership and the value that he provides to his group?
Yeah, super vocal. I know injuries are frustrating from, firsthand experiences. So, just still trying to rally behind him when he's going through rehab, when he's going through therapy. But, it's hard to replace the energy that he brings when he's on the court. So, the times that he has played, he's been great, and we know that. So, maintaining his health is a priority.
And I know so much was made about the point guard position last year. Tyus has been incredibly consistent for you guys. He had 5 steals tonight. Can you just talk about, what he's brought to the group this year?
Yeah, he's a floor general that you guys can see can shoot the ball also if you try to help off him. But, he sees things 3 plays before. And, I always talk about our relationship. We've been at it since the high school years together. So, it's nothing surprising to me.